so unless we need it, we try it out.
Okay, so check this out. I have a very cool riff, a cool chord change. It's a new song, but it's pretty unique, where they're half measures. Isn't that a great progression?
Yeah.
So it's C, G, D, G, but I'm using
I almost thought I saw you sticking A minor.
A minor. Yeah. This could be a G. That is an A minor. So it's just a G. So people would know if they didn't know this is a G chord, and this is also. So we can use that as like partial chords and split measures, where like everything doesn't. It's not always 4. Usually it is. We teach it like 1, 2. Well, we're still filming, right? So
Yeah.
we're back to the non-cut. But yeah, I mean, we're taught usually 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if we play 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, it's totally different. I think it sounds a little
more upbeat when you're doing that.
Yeah. Instead of
Like the little Chesney, what is it? All the Pretty Girls.
that's exactly what it is. You're right. I don't even remember what key it's in. I think it's in G though, right? I haven't played this guitar. I was gonna get rid of it. I was going to the shop. I got rid of a bunch of stuff, and I picked it up and I went to say goodbye. I took everything out of the case, pulled the loop cover off, picked it up, and it was in tune. I strummed it. Shit. And I came up with this song.
So it's like a little guitar love song.
Yeah, it is. It's about me learning to play guitar as a little kid and choosing, guitar over sports and girlfriends and school at one point. Then came back around, realized that shit. That's a whole other lesson. It's a whole other series on our Be Unscripted, right?
That's right.
And again, my dyslexia shows.
We're getting closer though.
Shines through, yeah.
It's gonna get better every week, you know.
It's gonna be a half step off. So if I put the B in front of the E, we'll flip it that way. We're good. That's funny. All right, so it's gonna be in C, and the chords are just. Now what's that? You're like, what the hell chord is this, right? That's a C.
Yep.
What's this? Look at it close. If I did this, then what would it be?
Wow.
Or this? Yeah.
It looks like that's the fat C. So that's
this
like a C7 or C.
No,
this is
this is a C major.
Yeah. That's the big G.
Yeah, G. So this is just a partial G. But it sounds really cool because you go down from the C, which is the root of the C, to the third of the G. So you go, and I open this up because it's G.
So what are you actually fingering there when you're doing that one?
B
Yeah.
and D. So it's the third and the fifth of the G major. Start with a C.
So.
Start with a C.
Oh shit.
We went from it's cool. We went from A minor to C with a flip of the third finger. Yep.
Are you doing 4 here? To get the.
You can let your pick fall and catch these two, so you have. Yes, that's it. let's make it more. Let's not leave it loose. Let's get the picking sequence as this. Okay, so we're just gonna raise it that way. We're going towards the floor. So see, we're using the same right hand technique. Pick, up, stroke. If we have to see. 1, 2, up. And you can hit any strings because they're all open. Whatever you want. I'd be a little bit more relaxed though. There you go. Now just open it up, get that third finger out of there. Right, but use the same. So it's a long one. I changed my voice, I changed my fingers. Sorry. That was it, sorry. Even though it's D, I'm going to play an F instead. Because that's the F sharp, sorry. F sharp is this. So instead of playing this D, I'm going to use the third. So that's still considered, we're considering that part of the D chord. I still have you? So, this takes the place of the D. Sorry. We could do it all with that picking. Let's keep it simple like that. So the right hand is playing only this. We'd go to the D, but we're going to go. So still C, G, D. This is how I play it now, watch. Get that in there.
So you're playing the C, G, D, G?
Mm-hmm. Not this though. So here's my C, here's my G, here's my D, here's my G. Using the same.
In some ways, the other D has a lighter tone to it.
It does. Yeah, so, but I want to use this as the transitional. Now you have the option. So it went from so what I mean? But still this. Get it?
Yep.
We're hot rodding it with, let's just say, arpeggiations of the C major, the G major, the D major, and the G major. That's probably the simplest way to put it. Because there's no way to explain this.
So because I like to know them, let's just make sure we got this. We're playing...
You're right, you just told me a couple minutes ago exactly what we're playing.
Yeah, but...
You broke it down!
But I want to make sure... So... C, G, D means we're playing the 1.
Well, you said C, G, D, right?
Yeah.
That's what you said. In my old age, I'm losing I can't differentiate between C and D when someone says it. I'm losing.
So it's like playing 1-5-2.
Yeah, you had C, right?
Yeah, C, G, D. So
Yeah,
1-5-2.
exactly.
Right?
Yep, 1-5-2. Awesome. That's great. 20 years you got that. That's killer. Yeah, that's exactly it. And again, you know, you could go, well, go ahead, do it. Play me C, split measures of C, G.
But that means that F could fit in there somewhere too. A lot of things could, but
Yeah. Let me ask you this: you're playing in C major. If we were to throw an E in there, into the mix, into the progression, what would it be? A major or minor?
if we put the E in there, just the E major.
Because you're playing C major, remember?
Yeah.
You're in the key of C.
Yeah.
So the 2 and the 3-chord are going to be minors. Remember that?
Yeah.
We're in a major key. Whole other lesson there.
So we're putting in an E minor, then we're still in the C major. Yeah.
Exactly. So when you're up there jamming with people like you're going to be in about a year,
Yeah.
like 2000 never. That's what helps musicians when they get up. Like yesterday, we played a cool show up north, and I had a bass player and drummer who met last week on stage, and you know, it was just like, what key? G. They know, the bass player knows there's going to be an A minor, a B minor, a C major, and then you forward from there. So it helps when you can. But thinking on your feet sometimes isn't the easiest thing to do either. So to have these strum patterns of where they go helps, because that's how I remember. I can't think on my feet fast enough what a flat seventh or you know, a major seventh or something is. I know the shapes, and that's it. Whole other lesson. I think those are the lessons you've been getting all the last 20 years, right? Shapes and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna try playing that progression. However you feel, a split measure of C, G, D, G. C, D, G, C, D, D, G.
What we're doing again. That was a tough one to get to.
No, watch out, watch. Now just take your second finger. Yep. Eliminate the third finger, though. Get it out of there. And pop that second back in there. Get that second back in there. There you go. Good. And strum it and hold it. See how. And if you can continue that, vamp that. And get that. Throwing bombs at you and played right through it. It's like, I don't hear nothing but
I
me.
was too focused on trying to play, yeah.
Now we got to get you through this a little bit quicker. So the quick, what do you want to think about? So I'm thinking of a little bit of a, almost think of a, in your head like a, Watch your frets. See how quick that is? Close. See how fast that is? It's on the on. Watch my left foot. Down here. I don't know if you're feeling that. Yeah, probably not.
Nah, probably
One
not.
E, N E, 2 E, N E. 1 E, 1 E, N E. 1 E, N E, 2 E, N E. 3 E, N E, 4 E, N E. 1 E, N E, 2 E, N E. 3 E, N E, 4. God bless AJ. He's a drummer who counted that way. I hated it Dude, it's 1 and 2 and nope, 1 E N E 2 E N E, and he had impeccable timing. So it's some weird shit that musicians do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll take a breath before a hard part that's coming up because I know I'm not going to breathe. Instead of breathing, but I've been doing that for so long. Luckily, it's not a long part. Remember, it's got to be anticipated, pushed a little bit. That's how fast you want that transitional note. Almost. Good. Okay, now, so you completed one measure there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E N E 2 E N E 3 E N E 4 E N E, right? So in between the next measure, put this in. G, A, B. And you're going to bring it right to C. So now you're playing, I'll slow it down a little bit too. When the saints come marching in. G, 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 G. Play G. Open A. B, C. So basically lame. Where I want to tape up my sheep on the farm. Oh, you started it with that? Started it with it.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I own the rights to this song. No, that was good. No, that was awesome. Go ahead.
I'm not going to start with it now.
No, I'm saving that. Oh, that was pretty quick. Yeah, you did a little practice. Never mind. That's
that one's a little off, yeah.
Yeah, well, the pinkies, I start with it. If you want, set it up like this.
Of course, then you're not just playing the.
Then you got it. Yeah, you are playing. Yeah, you're playing C, C9. Actually, I would even call this a C sus2 because 9 because you have a C here, so that would be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So C9. If you were to do that. So that just shows you why we do things. Some things aren't easy for us. I just don't take the time to make them easy for me. I'm like, forget it, I'll find another way to do it. So that's at the 50% line of like, either no way would I ever do this, I'm gonna push so I can do this, or I'm happy here. Did it sound right in the song? Yeah, it was cool. Was it a wrong note? No, good, moving on. Okay, so let's see your progression again.
Take some practice.
It's all right, man. That's why you're here. So go home and practice. But 20 years later, it hasn't happened yet, so that's all right.
Yeah.
Look what it's turned into. It works. It's okay. How come it worked? You threw an A in there. Just an A note. That's all it was. It was a mistake, but it sounded fine. It was awesome. How come? Simple answer.
Well, the simple answer is A is in the C.
That's it. That's the only answer you got to give. So it's pretty, I mean, the progression is there. You got to flat that note out. Even if you do this, watch. I'll make it super simple.
That's why it seemed easier than.
Yeah, that's why it was easier. But that goes back into this. Okay, it was easier. Did it sound good? Yeah. Do you have a lot to do? No. Should you take the time to play it right? That's up to you. If you don't, you're still not wrong. You're just not 100% right. So here's the simplest possible way. I've showed you torturous ways and stuff how I play it, but you could do it this way and it would still sound awesome. Watch how easy it is. Just eliminate that D. That's a G. Tom Petty song.
Yeah, you can almost ignore the.
You can, because all these open strings are in these chords we're playing. That was nice, right? So that's more, if I was playing, like when I play a song, and this song, when I play it out, I open it like this. Because it catches your ear. Did a whole lot of stuff with this. So when I start singing, it's and that's all it is. But it turns into. Why does it work? Past this fret, it's not going to work. So anything past it, the third fret, that's not going to be applicable because of. That sounds good. This? Nah, I don't think so. No, forget it. Up to third fret, all bets are on for any open strings whatsoever. Past it, forget it. It's a whole other segment. God, we've been doing this for years.
Yep. Well. Feels like it's been a little while.
Well, yeah. Well, plus we had that. We had that.
Shit.
That beginning of.
Don't do that.
That's good. Nice headstock. That's what they call it, headstock.